Hello. Good morning. It's quite early, and I wanted to actually do my first video vlog coming from Southern California. I am 35 years old. Will be 36 soon. And I wanted to record the fact that I'm gifting the gift of DNA for family members. So my daughter and my two sons will know their family background. And I just wanted to say how excited I am about this new trek that we're embarking, and I'm very excited to find out the results of my dad. And I wanted to actually record a little history about him, and I know I didn't put it on his online profile, but I will be doing that today or tomorrow or this weekend. I don't know, it's Christmas. So, yeah. I am half Cuban, half Colombian, and my husband is Canadian, with half German and we think American and Scottish for sure. So we'll see how those results come out. But for right now, I think in 4 or 5 weeks we will find out what my dad is. Short snippet: he is born in 1926, September 9th, and he is 91 years old currently, suffering from some Alzheimer's, unfortunately, but he is doing really well with the new medication that doctors have now, and he is of Cuban descent from the Canary Islands, supposedly, possibly from Sicily as well, from my great-great-grandpa, and my great-grandpa was from the Canary Islands, and grandmother's family is from Galicia. She actually is Galician. She was born there, but they moved to Mexico, and then they moved to Cuba. So she married a Cuban who was descendant of a Spanish. My dad's family actually, I'm pretty sure, because I went pretty far back a while ago, descendant of the only family that had 8 sons that fought for the revolution and independence of Cuba, and from there was one of the sons was Jose Marti, the poet. So that's where my dad gets his amazing speech and amazing way of writing, and he loved to sing, and he loved dance, and he was just full of life most of his life, except towards the end, like anybody would be, and I feel like I missed out on the most exciting part of his life, that my sister and I were we got the end of it, and a little shortchanged, but he was still an amazing dad for everything he went through and what we have been able to collect and meet some of our family. I haven't really been able to meet most of my family from my dad's side, except one of my cousins when I was like about 8 years old, and through the amazing life of the internet, Facebook, been able to talk to some of my cousins that that live in Florida, but I've never met them in person. I'm hoping that one day we will meet, and I've always wished for a big happy family, but both sides of my family don't have anybody, and my husband's family doesn't really have anybody. They're not really close. Oh, what a pity. But maybe it's a saving grace of not having any family problems, I guess. I don't know. There's always family problems. Yeah, my mom's Colombian. She has red hair, green eyes. I think you can see my green eyes here, but I have pretty dark green eyes. And I used to have blue eyes when I was born. So, still waiting for my third baby to see if he's gonna have green eyes, but so far it's still blue, kind of green. I don't know. We'll see. 2 kids with blue eyes. And there's my family right there. Those are my kids and my husband and myself right after having a baby. I don't know if I look that great, but it was a great picture. Anyways, it's my first video, and I'm super excited to find out what my dad is soon, and hopefully what my mother is. I have our tests in my fridge. I'm going to be sending them soon, and hopefully we'll find out what my husband is, and then we kind of know where our kids are. Anyways, I'm very excited. This is my first venture in blogging, and I don't know how many Cubans there are out there, or Colombians, but super excited to be doing this. And I was actually thinking I could do this in Spanish, since I speak Spanish. So maybe the next one might be in Spanish. I don't know. But right now, I'm doing it in English, and I'm very excited to find out what I am. I have for many years been wondering where my dad is from, and even though we traveled to Spain, my sister and I, we can hear the Spanish, like, from the Canary Islands, very distinct way of speaking, with their hands, and so my dad has a lot of that, and just my kids, blonde, redheads, and my grandmother having blonde hair, which I didn't know. I didn't know she dyed her hair black because my dad had black hair. And my uncle had dark brown hair. I didn't know that happened, but I thought it was quite interesting, and yeah. Alright, thank you for listening, and hopefully I'll have more to say later. Thanks.